Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Look who I've got.
Hello.
Long time no see. The Houdini himself.
I'm back.
Richard Woods. So we are at his stomping ground.
Oh yes.
Dainton Park. The last 2 years we've had a match-up, haven't we?
I've had your number, haven't I?
You have had my number. So,
what number is it?
well, it's not necessarily a number, it's a letter, and it's the letter W. So,
W for winner.
2 times we've done an 18-hole match play around here. You've won both times.
Third time lucky?
Third time lucky. I'm going for it. I'm coming for you. Like a... Well, you're good with
like
puns.
white on rice.
There we go.
I'm coming for you like white on rice.
Let's do this.
Like white men can't jump.
So Rich Woods. First hole today, bit into the wind. So got to be a little careful because there's water in front of the screen, so if you lay it back too far, you could have a tricky little shot into a back left pin. So
Pin is a little bit fruity. I'm just going to try and send it down a little bit down the right hand side, ideally.
right hand side, yeah, open up the green. It means he hasn't got to take on as much water, so it sounds like a plan.
Hit it down the left hand side.
And sometimes plans are there to be broken, so it's okay.
Down the right hand side of the left hand side.
Yes, it's the downside of telling people what you're about
Not
to
a
do.
good idea. Not a good idea. Okay, so Stephen.
So I'm not going to nominate where I'm going.
Oh, I thought we had to nominate the shot and everything.
No, this isn't a buzz
Ah, of course.
This isn't a 6-hole
Damn
buzz.
it.
Well, this is our...
This is match play, mano e mano.
Yeah, it's our yearly challenge around here.
So you're 3-wood as well?
3-wood. I'm using your idea, so I'm going to try and favour the right-hand side.
Good thinking. Oh, and that's just down the right centre of the fairway. That's a lovely golf shot.
Always
The man has come to play.
Always nice to start with a good one. Put some pressure.
Worried.
Match play, baby.
106.
106. Into the wind.
Into the wind, downhill.
Downhill a bit.
And how far? I've got about 10 yards before the pin, haven't I?
Yeah. So you can see why Rich was saying to use the right, exactly how I did, is obviously my carry very different from what Rich is going to have. However, with a short club, it shouldn't really make that much difference.
That's just visually, isn't it? You're kind of you're going straight up the mouth of the green.
Yeah, but like if I had a 7 or a 5 iron, I mean, if it were a bit further away, it would be more important.
Yeah. I like this. I mean, I like my sand wedge 100 yards, so I'm playing this as a normal sand wedge. I think it'd be good.
Okay.
As the wind suddenly picks up.
That's got to go, isn't it?
Gotta go. Oh no!
And I missed.
No, no!
I missed the twizzle. You twizzled as it splashed. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
106 yards.
Yeah.
Into the wind.
Downhill, I estimated that was back to 100 yards.
I always thought hitting a full one into that wind it could stall.
Yeah, you're probably right.
No, I am right. That's why you're a ball
wet.
down.
Well, I'm wet. Am I going to hit another one from here? I think I'm going to hit another one from here.
Oh, so we're going tin cup style. I like it. So have you changed clubs?
No, I'm hitting exactly the same one. No, I've got to fix it.
Yeah, I just... There was logic there. However, I feel like you needed to flight it down, reduce the revs just a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
That was always a
Again, maybe.
worry.
No, not maybe.
And if he had hit it down the right hand side, he would have cleared, by the way, after saying it didn't matter.
It's a little long.
But I just... That was
Safe
the
shot, isn't it?
Yeah, but that was the first shot was a better strike.
Yeah. You're right.
So, yeah, I think you can learn something from there.
Yes.
People at home.
Don't be foolish like Richard would.
Don't be foolish.
Let's go see if Steve can't make the same mistake. So off camera there, Steve did start singing, and now the geese seem to be having some sort of fit. Which is
that is true. That is true. I got 97.
Okay. So you're going to hit something very high and spinny, yes?
A
little bit left of the pin.
I hit my 60-99, so I'm just going to hit that full.
Thank you, Stephen.
54.
54. He's going to chip it onto the right edge of the green, take his 4 and run.
Yeah, so you can kind of see why we were trying to use this right hand side, because I can now aim right at the pin. I don't really have to take the water on at all.
And the green slopes that way as well, so if you get it 10 foot right of it, it will sort of feed down a little bit as well. He says. It doesn't slope down from down there though.
Oh, I did it in the water.
Oh! Oh! Squeaky bum time!
Should I say what the funny thing is? If I have gone in the water, I'm just going to drop it out and chip and putt.
So you cleared the water.
From there, you silly Billy.
The good news, well, good news for Steve, is that he is not in the water. He just flew over the corner of it, so we're just here. We've got a little delicate little chip, and the greens are pretty slick. So what have you got, Steve?
Greens are looking very good. I'm Phil at the minute. 60 degrees.
Struck it nicely. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. That probably will do the job. Yes, that definitely will do the job. I will have a putt to see how my putting is working. But Stephen takes an early lead. What do you feel, Steve? Lovely. The Buzza smile. Something only a mother could love. Steve takes an early lead.
1 up.
And we're now on the second.
I'm not sure if I've ever been up.
So
it took 3 years to even get up.
And now you're up. Are you planning on staying there?
It took me 3 years to get it up, and I'm not going to let it back down.
So second hole?
So the first 2 holes here are brilliant, doing visually, even with these ponds and stuff.
And this is more in play than usual, isn't it? This is into the wind.
Into the wind, this is quite tough.
So it's 260 to clear.
Okay, I'm going to take it right down the right hand edge.
Flank.
If it turns a bit, it should clear.
So wind's a little off the right and a little into. It's struck, it's right down, it's turned right down, we're going to see. I don't think I saw anything splash.
No, I can see it, that is absolutely huge.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Aha! That is as good a shot as I've hit. I think.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't splash, it's right up there. I'm happy with that one.
Unfortunately, I have not got the firepower that young Mr. Buzz possesses. So I'm going to have to go down the right. But I'm happy with that. I'll just get my first shot in, my second shot in.
Yes, it's a match play tactic. I've never had the opportunity to use it because I'm such a big dog, but I have heard about it. Mind games, people. Which is best of strikes, but it's out onto the fairway.
Yeah, it's fine. That's all right.
Again, not the best of strikes, but right strategy, you get away with it. If you were trying to take that tight and didn't get it,
that wouldn't have got over.
No, but that's you'll find there. Fairway, tough hole, fairway, find the green, lose to a birdie.
Exactly. Exactamundo.
So we're playing this hole slightly different.
I've got a full shot in. That's what I'm taking the positives from.
What have you got, 160?
There's a 166.
166.
And it's now probably a little bit downwind because...
Yeah, where the wind is. Yeah, there's a bit of a dog leg this hole, you see it. Got all the water down here. Whipped it over that. We've got 8.
I've got 8.
8 iron. Top little pin here.
Yeah, just got to favour the left hand side a tiny bit. But Steve's so close, I can't be too safe.
Good shot. Kind of as described, little left of the pin. Should filter down a bit. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to hit it. Happy with that.
Very good.
My huge divot. So Steve's getting the Bushnell yardage. I had 166. What have you got?
73.
73. So
Comment below, how much further is that? 73.
it's basically the distance my sand wedge went on the first. But I've hit it pretty close. I've got probably a 15 footer, so let's have a quick look at that one. So I have got a good look at birdie. So the pressure is back on, Steve, somewhat.
You did the right thing. I mean, you could have panicked.
Oh, I never panic.
You never panic. I got me 54.
Good. It's pretty much straight downwind, isn't it? So you're going to have to just play sort of front edge and let it just release up a bit. Oh, it's right side. Hands on hips moment.
Kind of worked, to be honest, it's worked out better than I thought.
Well, if you're another 5 or 6 foot left, you've got a very makeable putt there. It's up the hill.
Uninspiring shot, wasn't it?
Wasn't your best. Better than some you've hit on this hole though, Stephen.
I'm trying to use this one a bit more.
Okay.
I feel like I did a video on it. I feel like I can control the connection a bit more.
Okay, cool.
But to be honest, with this wind, I probably should have used my 60.
Just get it coming a bit softer.
Yeah, no, it was almost had to. I mean, it would have been nicer to be able to turn a bit quicker with the 60.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I can box that one.
Always learning.
Always learning. Hindsight, police.
So Steve, as we said, he's not hit the most wonderful of shots, but he's got a very makeable putt. Just on the fringe. Where are you seeing it, Steve?
It's off the right.
A touch off the right. Putting back into the wind. Was giving it an absolute honky tonk.
Blasted her.
Wow. Bit of work, bit of meat on that bone, my buddy.
You can't run your mouth and then expect those ones given. I learned that as a kid. Greens are really good. As quick as I've seen them down here. I try to blast it through the fringe. No need.
Not far off 10 on the stimp, which is about as fast as they can get them because we're quite slopey here.
Yes, and the thing is with stimps is people tend to overestimate how quick their greens actually are. I mean, 10 is very good for a UK green. Greens are usually in and around 8, so it doesn't sound that impressive, but it is a good pace. I feel like you can hold lots of putts on them when they're this pace. I hope he's not going to show how. I think he has. But I think he has. Very good. That's
it begins.
I like the way that you structured your way through that hole.
Thank you.
Go on, give us one of these. Boosh. All square.
Ba la 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 la.
So we have made it to hole number 3, all square.
So Steve's leading didn't last very long.
No. The Houdini redeemed himself. Great birdie. It was a tough hole, number 2. So very, very good.
Right. So wind's off the left.
So we hit the par 5. It's wind's off the left. Should be able to get up today, but it's encouraging the ball to drift into the trees and the wall on the right, so gonna need a good one. Oh, Richard, sit down, sit.
Chip out sideways.
Yeah.
I don't like this tee shot at the moment.
Yeah, it's not a good wind for your shape either.
Doesn't suit my shape, no. I played in a competition on Tuesday and I hit a 3-wood and played it as a 3-shotter. But the big dogness of Mr. Buzza, it tempts.
The big dogness.
It tempts me.
Kind of sums me up. Big dogness. It sounds like kind of a compliment, but there's still a bit of a that's not right, is it? A powerful oath. Dogness.
Okay, so another one like the previous hole. So straight up the chute, a bit of room left.
Oh no.
And there's not that much room left.
In the trees. Not ideal. That was a consequence of watching yours.
Possibly.
I don't think I'm going to be going at it either. So Richard's stymied. I don't think mine is much better on the other side. We having a little flop?
I think Captain Flopodopolopodus is going to come into action. I've got to get it forwards a little bit. The problem is if I chip out sideways, I can't get up with the next one.
Yeah.
But I think if I get a little bit of risk.
Yeah, it's worth it though, I think.
A little bit of risk for a little bit of reward, but I've got to hit this up. Wow. Right, okay. Strike.
It's got the lie for it. Oh, he's got
it all. Get up.
Cleared.
It's cleared. I hit it about 8 yards.
Where is it? Just round. there he is.
I'm in no better position.
Do you want to go? Yeah. It was a tough one, so he's still quite far back. This is a long way. Wind's not helping at all, is it?
Sorry,
Wind's not helping at all as well, so
no.
It's a 3-wood.
Wow. Yeah.
He's like, depends, you're going to let me tee my driver up?
Yeah. Well, driver Dave has come out before on this hole.
Oh, you did, you played the cut. I remember it well.
I don't know.
It got in the top 5 going at the greens.
Oh, it did, didn't it? And I think I snuck in the bunker shot as well.
You did?
I haven't been in any of those for a while. The top 5 flops from behind a wall. I can't get up here. This is probably bad course management. I'm hitting 3-wood.
No, I think you can chase it up. There's nothing in front of the green, so.
A flyer would be nice. Good, it's just gone a bit right.
Yeah, moving on the wind.
Get over the track.
Not gonna sit. Be up there somewhere.
It's gone quite far actually. I've got a little pitch.
Okay.
Chances. Let's go see where Steve is.
Yeah.
Steve has got some decisions to be made. First of all, whether he's going to hit it with his hands or with one of his clubs. Let's get behind Steve. Let's get the bird's eye view. So if we pan up, I sound like David Attenborough. We go up. We are going up through between this gap here.
That's the better of the gaps, but with the ball above my feet.
That's probably the safer of the gaps, isn't it?
Oh, there's a twig as well.
Ooh, let's get twig action.
It's laying on a twig.
Oh, it's not lying good at all.
So if I was to move that twig, ball moves, penalty.
Penalty to you, and then I'm in the driving seat.
Yeah.
Which I never thought I'd say after hitting an 8-yard flop shot. So what have you got, Steve?
6 iron.
6 iron. And you're going to play up the right and just try and get a bit of hook on it?
A little bit of hook. If it goes well, it'll be a lot of hook. Like I said, I would like, if I was on a flat lie, I can almost hit 3-wood that way.
Yeah, the squirt 3-wood.
but I just don't see, and I just need to get it turning. So this lie is now helping it.
Yeah.
It has to turn or it goes straight through the other side.
Oh, it has turned. It's beautiful. You might not see it down, but it's chasing up the fairway, up towards the bunker.
That's a
yeah,
good shot,
good. So it's through this line of these trees now.
So that's probably got 60, 70 yards of hook on it.
Lovely, and then now in prime position.
And you can teach that.
So that's a wonderful shot from Steve. We go back. It was down in these trees, right in the corner in here.
88 yards.
So you've got 88 yards now. So this green sat a lot above us, so it's a really wise thing that Steve's doing here. A lot of handicap golfers can learn a bit. This is a 40 yard deep green, so to go up and see exactly where the flag is a very wise move.
Pin's pretty central. Very long green, this one, isn't it?
I was just saying, it's about 40 yards long, so I mean that's...
The par 3 is the same, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's probably 3 clubs front to back, isn't it?
Yes. So I'm going 54.
You try to do anything with this in particular? When you're on an upslope, so are you doing anything different?
No, I'll lean into the upslope a little bit, but I'm not going to try and blast it. If I blast it, it could overspin.
Okay. Overspinning is bad, as we saw on the first. Right, so, nice looking golf shot. It's gone up nice and high, coming down just now.
I like that.
And that's good. So the loft you presented on that was obviously going to be a little bit more like, probably like your 58, wasn't it?
Would be a little bit.
Because of the slope.
Like I said, I try to make a smoothish swing. With that one, I'm trying to fight the slope a little bit more.
Yeah.
Whereas, like if I was downhill, it's very hard to counter it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pleased about that.
That was a good shot.
That was the right shot. And I would say the last, it wasn't probably the right shot. So Rich, up by the green, there was a bunker there that he was a little concerned with. Cleared that one. It's a medium difficulty.
Yeah, I'm reasonably happy. I've got a nice lie, which helps.
Land the green slightly away from him. Got a good contact. It should check on the first bounce and then release down to the hole. Wind is helping here as well. It's slightly into because he's playing from the right hand side. So
I've got 60.
60.
I am trying to land it right on the cut between the fringe and the green, right on that sort of front edge. Good
contact, a little low. It's rolled pretty straight. Yeah, it's slightly low on line, but contact and distance control, perfect.
My bad one, I've had the tendency to get really steep into the golf ball this way, and I'm almost trying to hit a little mini draw there.
Yeah, so you look nice and low. So you look at the divot or lack of. That's what's come from.
Coming a little bit more from the inside.
Yeah.
And almost feeling like I'm hitting up into the golf ball a little bit.
Yeah, it can do. Yeah.
It certainly shallowed out my angle of attack and my strike. So that's something that's improved vastly in my game.
Let's see what we can do on the green then.
Right down the grill. Steve has hit a beautiful shot in. And that was good. As you said, it's not sort of bounced anywhere when it's landed. And it was just height that stopped that, wasn't it? It wasn't a spinny contact. It was a very quiet shot. And they're sometimes the best. So he's got us to downhill putt. If anything, I would say it's got to move a little touch from his right to his left. This is for the win and for the birdie. Played it outside the hole. Oh wow. On the lip and it was in. Outside the lip, it did not. Hard luck, Steve. It was a good putt. Where are you trying to hit it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I thought it was in when I hit it. I had good pace and all of that shindig.
sometimes if you line that putt up, you've started it on the line you want to hit it on. If it goes in, at least you've got closure there, haven't you? You've hit a good putt.
Depends if this one goes in.
You know what I mean? When it goes in.
Which I think it is. This is straight up the hill. Good save. Yeah, it's kind of in between the 1 and the 2 with the old aim point. Thought I'd made the right decision. I think if you go in straight though, I then lip out low, so bit of a shame. But yeah, very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Good battling 5.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to do what's in front of you, haven't you?
Yes.
It might be ugly, it might not be quite what you want, but you play with what you've got until you've got what you need.
Going forward, as Rocky would say.
It's not about how much you get hit. It's how much you can hit it over a wall and still get a half.